Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles, where we have an exciting one for you today, courtesy of TankyM here in the French Tier 9 medium tank, the Char Future 4. This is a Tier 10 battle on the Tundra map. There is no artillery in play, and TankyM is going to be having an interesting match. And I say that in the sense of the old Chinese curse, may you live in interesting times. The Char Future 4. This is a good tank. It's kind of like a sniper version of the Batchat 25T because it has excellent accuracy, high velocity shells, and while it has similar mobility and better armour than the Batchat 25T, it is definitely not a brawler. It's got enough armour that it can take a high explosive hit without being absolutely wrecked, but it absolutely cannot go face to face and expect to survive against other enemy tanks. Not just because of the armour, but also because of the gun. I'll explain why in a moment. First, as TankyM. Oh, yeah, you knew that was going to hurt. Although he is quick on the repair kit, getting the tracks back up. And only takes 2 hits, costing him almost half of his health, right in the opening minute of the battle. But things are going to get worse before they get any better, as he takes another hit from the Leopard 1, who saw him coming and was just waiting. And now he has less than 500 health, and we've only just entered the second minute of the match. He's managed to get one shot off, which either missed or bounced, and with less than 500 health remaining, he no longer has any interest at all in facing that massive enemy tanks down the other side of the hill. But he might have a shot here. Nope, he knows you're there, and yeah, didn't penetrate the armor. This gun, I have mixed feelings about the gun on the Char Future 4. I mean, on the one hand, it does have very good accuracy, the shells have very good penetration, and the shells are very high velocity. And the alpha damage isn't bad either. But unlike the gun on the Batchat, and I'm not recommending you go brawling in the Batchat if you can avoid it, but if you do find yourself in the situation where you've got an enemy tank in front of you, with the Batchat, you can just unload, like bang, 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 and then run off singing La Marseillaise as you duck into cover, and the tank that you just victimised wonders what the hell happened. You can't do that with a Char Future 4 because the reload between shots is so long. And the only thing worse than the reload between shots is reloading the full magazine, which takes an ice age. He's undergoing it now, and the last tank left alive on the hill can't do anything while he waits for the reload. Decides that discretion is the better part of valour here, dives off the hill where he only has to face the T-30, who fortunately is tunnel visioning. Look at the reload between these shots. Remember, this is supposed to be an autoloader. This is supposed to be about the burst damage. There is nothing bursty about this damage. Sitting next to an enemy tank, trying to unload shot after shot very slowly into it while you watch the enemy tank's turret turn around is exactly the situation you don't want to be in the Char Future 4. Unfortunately for TankyM, this is more or less exactly the situation that he's going to be in for quite some time now. As here come the enemies. Fortunately, they don't know he's here, but he's still waiting out the reload, and now they do know he's here. Ooh, that was close. He's still waiting for the reload. And now it's not just the full health P44, but the Leopard on the other side of the wash there that's waiting for him. Oh, and it bounced into the turret. There's one. And now he waits and waits. And he gets the Leopard. The P44's taken a... Oh shit, here he comes. And the... Wow. He managed to donk it into the side. I don't know how the Leopard and the P44 managed to screw that one up, but I'm sure that TankyM is very, very glad that they did. He does, of course, now only have 200 health remaining. And once again, he's sitting through that horribly long reload. This is the thing about this tank that I just don't get. I mean, a well-trained loader and gunner on a Chieftain can load and fire 2-part ammunition manually as fast as this thing can empty its autoloader. I mean, I get it, it's not all about the rate of fire. If you don't have to have a loader, you can have a smaller fighting compartment and a smaller tank with comparable firepower. Come on. Oh, the Batchat's reloading. You've caught him on the reload. Ah, justice. 2 shots left, but you are not alone on the hill. and the BZ-176 can absolutely one-shot you. And you cannot kill him with 2 shots. So it's time to run away. Oh, careful with that rock, Eugene. He always missed. Right. I think it's fair to say, and it's completely understandable, that TankyM was probably sweating bullets at this point, because he does make a couple of misplays. The second shot fails to penetrate, and then he drives into the dead tank. And can he make it before the... He can make it before the BZ-176 reloads. And if it hadn't been for the presence of the friendly T-30, he would absolutely have died here, because there's no way he was going to be able to get away and reload before the BZ-176 finished him off. The T-30 instead takes a big hit from the enemy tank, and appears to have either bounced or missed. Oh no, he gets a good shot in there. Unfortunately, the T-30's sitting there thinking, come on, help, but there's nothing he can do because he's still waiting for the reload, which of course has given the BZ-176 ample time to reload. And he's finished off the T-30. Right, you've got 4 shots. He's reloading. No, don't panic. Take your time. Aim the shot. No, aim the shots. I'm sure he saw his life flashing in front of his eyes there while waiting for that 3rd shot to load in, praying that he was going to beat the BZ-176's reload. And fortunately, he did. It's now 3 on 3. There's a Rheinmetall Borsig, a Batchat, and TankyM in the Shah Future 4 against an E100, a Conway, and a T-30, any one of which can one-shot him, and the enemy team are currently enjoying a 2,000 hit point. Oh, not anymore. Looks like the Batchat got a shot against somebody, but they definitely have more health available to play with. Equally unfortunately, the circumstances are not ideal, in that we've got the 2 fast mediums on the hill here, with the Rheinmetall Borsig having to go up and scout. Oh, that was unfortunate. On the bright side, he did get the Conway though, but he didn't survive the encounter. I suppose you could also say that the loss of Tanky's Shah Future 4 didn't exactly impact the team's hit point total that much, because he only had 220 hit points left at the point of his death anyway. But it's now all down to the Batchat over here and the Rheinmetall Borsig. There's somebody there in chat saying, what the hell is the Borsig doing? The Borsig appears to be doing quite well, actually. Let's take a closer look. Thanks to the Borsig, that is no longer a full health E100. The Batchat just missed a shot. And that was a hit from the enemy T-30, which also somehow managed to miss the Borsig. Yep, there he is. The Borsig did not miss the return shot, but surely he's dead now. No, he isn't. He does take 1 hit from the E100, but there is absolutely no way an extremely slow, cumbersome, and very lightly armoured Tier 8 tank destroyer should have survived that encounter. And yet he did. Batchat's letting everybody know he only has 1 shot remaining. Tanky's there advising the Batchat to reload. The E100 is capping. They have a number of choices available here. The Borsig is clearly heading for the enemy cap circle. And the advice that's being offered is for the Batchat to go and reset and the Borsig to cap. And that's not terrible advice. But it is a little risky, because it's not out of the question that the Batchat could get spotted and one-shotted by the E100 before he gets the opportunity to reset. So instead, they're going for the safer option. They're both getting into the cap circle. If you have a look at the capture bars at the top of the screen, you can see this is giving them a clear advantage. They will win unless something happens. This means that the E100 cannot sit in the cap circle and must attempt to get a reset off by killing, or at least hitting, one of them. And with the time remaining, and he has left the cap circle, the only way you can do that is by coming across the bridge. And this is exactly what TankyM is warning everybody about. And it's here where the Rheinmetall Borsig tries to win harder. Fortunately, you're not watching an episode of A Game of Throws, and I think I definitely did just hear a shot a couple of seconds before the Rheinmetall Borsig exposed his position in order to do a little bit more extra damage, which means that probably the E100 was reloading, but that was awfully risky. But you know what they say, it's only stupid if it doesn't work, and it did. I think the Borsig was safe though. I am pretty sure the E100 had just fired. So an ace tanker and a Top Gun there for TankyM in the Shah Future 4 after an absolutely disastrous start. He fought most of that battle on 220 health. Definitely a couple of panicky moments there, but he held it together and managed to do nearly 4,500 damage in a tank on its last legs, as well as nearly 1,000 spotting damage. Extremely well done also to the target there in the Rheinmetall Borsu, with 3,300 damage and second on the team on experience earned in a tier 8 tank destroyer in a tier 10 battle. Star of the show though, TankyM in the Shah Future 4. Top of the team on both damage and experience after an utterly disastrous start, but he kept it together, took advantage of the enemy's mistakes, made a couple of mistakes of his own, but lived to tell the tale. And if nothing else, it was at least exciting to watch. Hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.